Good morning, Meridian, and welcome to Business Buzz. Today I'm joined by Shane Butler and Emma Butler from Butler Insurance. Welcome, both of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for
Glad to
joining
be
me
here.
today.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. So, Shane and Emma, tell me about your roles at Butler Insurance. What's your roles at the company?
Sure, happy to. I am the branch manager in charge of just making sure everybody stays on track, from nuts to bolts, really. My wife and I started the agency about 20 years ago, and obviously my roles changed over time, but right now I just oversee the operation, and I also focus a lot on business insurance for our business insurance customers.
Okay, excellent. And Emma?
Yes. So my role as an account manager, I kind of do a little bit of everything. I help a lot of customers with their personal lines work. I do a lot of our service work in the office, as well as help customers on the commercial end of things, really focus on their renewals and make sure that the carriers are getting everything they need to have a smooth transition at that time of renewal. But I kind of sit there and I do everything. And you can kind of count on me for a lot of different things. So
Keep Dad in line.
of course.
It's nice to have a family business.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah. Other family in the business? You
Yep.
said your wife?
Yeah, my wife Stacy's in the business, and we've got a couple other kids, but they've chosen other paths. So
Excellent. So can you tell us a little bit about the history of your agency? You mentioned when your wife and you started it, but you now have a new partnership with InZone.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we started the agency in 2006. Obviously, we've started from scratch. We've grown that over time. We've gone from an exclusive agency with just one insurance company, Nationwide Insurance. We have morphed into a true independent agency with several insurance carriers to help our customers with a lot of options. And recently in September, we partnered with a large insurance broker called InZone Insurance to bring more options to our customers and our team to better service the Treasure Valley.
Okay. InZone, is that Butler Insurance going to be changing names or anything?
Eventually, yeah, over the next couple of years, we'll rebrand to InZone Insurance, and we'll use their name moving forward for marketing and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to jump into some insurance questions because we all, need to be covered by insurance.
Sure.
And things change. So, how often do you recommend your customers review their insurance policies? How do you approach that with your customers?
Gosh, it's a really good question. Because of all of the, market conditions and home values increasing aggressively, and, coverage is changing for business owners rapidly, our advice is at least once a year for a quick coverage, update, and make sure that your coverages for your home are up to date and your business are up to date. It can be a 10 or 15-minute phone call or an hour in-depth meeting with your insurance agent to really go through line-by-line coverages to make sure you're insured where you need to be and where you want to be.
Okay. Emma, I'm just wrapping up a 2-year remodel on my home. Are there any new coverages or discounts homeowners should be aware of when asking about their insurance policies?
Yeah, definitely. So with a remodel specifically, I would recommend updating your insurance agent with the age of your roof specifically. And maybe if you remodeled your HVAC system too, I would definitely recommend telling them, because sometimes there is a discount with that. I would also highly recommend asking your insurance agent about water seepage and leakage endorsement. For example, my mother-in-law, she just had a claim where her water pan on her shower was leaking for an extended period of time. On a normal insurance policy for homeowners, that's not covered if it's an extended period of time. However, because she had that water seepage and leakage endorsement, that claim was covered.
Okay.
Another thing would be equipment breakdown. So newer appliances, if you're remodeling your home, if you got a new furnace, a new dishwasher, a new washer machine, anything like that, if that breaks and it's not over its lifespan, insurance can help you replace those.
Okay, I'll have to look at that as we're kind of wrapping things up on that. Shane, you mentioned business policies, companies. What insurance policies or coverage are sometimes overlooked by business owners whenever they're, looking at coverage?
Sure. The haste to set up insurance when you're starting a business, or just overlooking a few things happens quite a bit. So a couple things that we always try to help our customers with is employment practices liability insurance. Briefly, that covers wrongful termination claims, sexual harassment, discrimination, and several other things. But that one's overlooked quite a bit, especially in the Treasure Valley. And it's something business owners really should look into. There's another coverage called cyber liability insurance. Obviously, we're in the age of technology and in the age of the internet, right? So insurance companies have cyber liability insurance to protect business owners, small to large, from data breaches through email hacking or laptops getting stolen and things like that. That's overlooked quite a bit, and those claims are rising rapidly daily. So
it's like theft of computers that would cover it in addition to maybe the general coverage that you have on the building.
Correct. Yeah, specifically the data that you store, your customers' information, your employees' information. If that gets stolen,
it's not going to pay the ransom on ransomware, though.
It actually could.
Oh, it could. Okay. All right. Not that anybody should ever let that happen. But okay, well, interesting. So our viewers, the Meridian business community, what's the best way for them to maybe get in touch with Butler Insurance if they want to sit down, learn more about your insurance coverages and things?
Yeah, so of course you can give us a call. You can email us. You can find us on our website, on Google or Facebook. That's the best way to reach us for sure.
Okay, excellent. Just one other question, didn't prep you for this. What are you all involved in the community? I mean, across the Treasure Valley, a lot of businesses are doing a lot of different things. What is maybe one of your passions that you're involved in as a company?
Well, obviously, Emma's a participant with the Meridian Chamber.
Yes.
And goes to a lot of your events. I participate on the board at the Shadow Valley Golf Course for their Men's Association. We also support and try to help out Camp Rainbow Gold. They're a local nonprofit that helps kids with cancer.
Yes.
So we're trying to be as involved as we can with them.
Okay. Well, excellent. And Emma, you told me before the interview you're getting married in 3 days. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. And thank you for joining us today on Business Buzz.
Thank you.
Yeah. And thank you for being a member of the Meridian Chamber.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Chamber friends, we do have some events coming up that you can be a part of. The first one is going to be First Friday, April 5th. That one is going to be at the Frontier Credit Union over on 10 Mile. Then we also have our annual Field of Dreams softball scholarship tournament coming up. Come out, enjoy the afternoon at Discovery Park, and watch some of our companies participate in the softball tournament. And then April 18th, Sheridan Home and Patio is hosting our after hours. And then finally, registration is open for this year's 54th annual Meridian Mayor's Prayer Breakfast. This year, though, we've got a very special keynote speaker. It's BSU head coach Spencer Danielson will be the keynote speaker at that event. So be sure and go to our website and get your tickets for that event. Until then, have a great weekend, Meridian.